destinations in our area. This is upper, the other one is lower, across the highway from where you're parked. They're both heavily visited, so one of the biggest questions I get when I do tours, which is better, okay? There's no real way to judge one from the other because they're totally different. They're both unique in their own way. Here's why. Lower is narrow at the bottom and wide at the top. This one is narrow at the top from one end to the other. About the first 80 meters of the bottom is wide, then the rest of the way it goes narrow. The other difference is how high the canyon walls are. This one upper at its deepest right in the middle is about 40 meters. Lower is only half that. The other difference is shades of sandstone. If you look at this wall to your left here, you'll see two colors. You've got light layers, dark layers, light layers. Okay? Light layers are what you call the Navajo sandstone. The dark layer is the Chinle layer. Then again, Navajo. Lower's all but one color. Everything that you see that is light here, the Navajo sandstone, that's the total makeup of lower. There are no dark layers. Okay, basically because of elevation, where lower's at, lower elevation, there are no Chinle layers. Okay, so that's the difference. The other thing you want to remember everybody, these canyons, slot canyons as we call them, they're all cut-shaped, formed by water. Water's the creator of these canyons. Water that goes through here goes down the road we drove on. Some people call it a riverbed. Out here we call it a wash bed. Water that goes through here goes down where we drove, goes through Lower Antelope Canyon, then it empties into Lake Powell. Okay, having said that, both canyons, upper, low, they share the same wash. They're both cut-shaped and formed by water. Water is the creator of these canyons. It is estimated that there are about 80 plus slot canyons within about 10-mile radius of these two big ones. Okay. Having said that, most of them are too shallow, too short. A lot of them are inaccessible. You can't get to them. By far, these two are the most accessible ones. The two bigger ones, the most heavily visited ones. Okay, come on up. Okay, out here, it's the middle of June through the end of September. That's our monsoon season. Okay, come on up. What you want to do is use shaded areas for your upshot. When you're shooting upwards, you use shaded areas. Here's an example. Here's a good shade. You got good colors on that opposite wall. So what you want to do is use this shade, get those colors there. The backbone, the candle.
Thank you.
Right there. Everybody, have you all seen photos of this canyon with sunbeams? There are beams. Let's say there's a beam here. Pure sunlight by itself, you won't be able to see or photograph it. look up when the wind blows because there's just sand showers coming in. So that's the difference. Okay, it's a little bit better. We're gonna do something right here. The heart.
They're gonna go through one of them shafts all the way down there and visit the turbine. It has to remain at a constant 9 degrees to cool off. This is one of the turbines right there.